Good evening, guys. Welcome to tonight's show. Tonight we have the Grid Finder team battles, and we have got for you tonight round 2 at Paul Ricard. We have an hour and a half race with a 10-minute pit window, slap bang in the middle of the race. I am joined for our virgin on the comms tonight, Mr. Big Al. Good evening, mate.
Good evening, sir. It's good to be here. It's been a while. It's been a long time coming, but
So
finally get to hear my dulcet tones for 2.5 hours.
Although those who don't know, Al's one of the founders of BoA. Him, myself, and a few others. So it's great to finally get him on comms. Yeah, I've been after last week's battle. I've been looking forward to this all week. So, did you manage to watch it last week, mate? Al?
Yes.
Did you manage to watch the race last week, mate?
I did manage to watch. I watched the start, and I watched right the way through to the end of the. Just watched the second race.
Yeah.
And it was some close racing. There was some manoeuvres towards the end that were. What could we say? Dubious.
Yeah, that went to the dubious decisions panel as well. So
yeah, a bit of moving in the braking zone, I believe, at the end of turn 1. But as you guys on commentary alluded to, you will get charged for them. But, they won't count.
yeah, it could really throw a spanner in the works there.
Yeah, mate. Oh, absolutely.
Tantalising. I think the word is word of the night is tantalising.
Tantalising. That's not a word I've heard for when racing around people.
Paul Ricard,
racing around this track before. Yeah. Or does someone need to message him and let him know?
So we've got 19 out there now. So I'm just waiting for one more. Can we get a full pack before quali? Fingers crossed. So I think it's going to be.
How do you know?
Green light. So this is my personal best part of the race. This gets me going. I love quali. It's not kick me out as well. So
I haven't put my settings on to come back in and then get back out to a full track. So
give it ego.
Schoolboy, man. Schoolboy.
Yeah, schoolboy era. That's the one. We've got Luke coming up towards the line. So let's watch Luke on an out lap. First lap, sorry. Tyre pressures won't be right just yet. It normally takes another lap on his new model. Spots his braking.
They take a little bit extra time to warm up, don't they? The tyres on these.
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
It's a tricky corner, that one. It goes up and down, off camber, on camber. It takes all the road on the entry of there. And he cuts back to his left, second gear normally, flicks it down in the first as he brakes into right-hander.
I struggle with that corner.
Yeah, flicks it up through the gears. Really, I struggle with getting grip. Struggle to get grip through this section, and then plant it through here.
I'm all right up the straight.
I thought you might have cut a little bit more of that. Yeah, this is it. This is a bit where you put your feet up. Well, you keep one foot down constantly. Lovely if you get a bit of toe, your car just starts bouncing all over the place. It's like me and my Fiesta when I'm trying to do over a 90.
Know your highway code.
What's that?
What, highway code?
Yeah.
That's that little booklet they give you 40 years ago.
He comes across the line. He goes up to 4th, pushing Malone down to 5th. Got 402. Vibes. Or Vives, maybe. He stays 10th. 601 behind him again, which is Superfed. Superfed goes into 2nd. So the next one who I've just jumped on board with is Sata. He comes towards the line. What can he do? Can he go any quicker? He does. He goes pole. 54.9, the quickest we've seen so far today. Got a few crossing the line. Hodders just jumps up as well. 902. No movement at the moment. Just jump back on board with Hall Sports for AXRL. And he makes his way across the line. And he's in 11th place. Just trying to find. We're all bunched up really tight. I can't see the numbers. That's 100, which is Shumi. Shumi goes up to 8th. Someone else has jumped in there as well. Got 602 coming over the line, towards the line now. 602 Tex. And he goes into 3rd. 301 Fudge. Can he go any better? He goes up to 13th. I'd like to see Malone down in 6th place. Got a few new names up there as well, but Bode Cardinal. I haven't seen him before. But we've got Huds coming across the line. Huds goes up to 15th. Got a whole train of cars coming through now.
Moment, isn't there?
Yeah, there's only Luke and Fudge in the pits at the moment, so we just jump on board 701.
601. He's back. Luke's just come back out again, so he also made a bit of change. New set of tyres, new brake pads.
Yeah,
empty the fuel out to the minimum.
KMP's just jumped, just put his first time lap in. He's sitting in 18th.
Tight at the top. If you say it's like just under 0.3 of a second between the top 5.
Yeah, and there's just over a second between the top 9.
Second, top 10. Yeah, 1.3 seconds at the top 10.
I know, man, it's crazy. I love these battles. We've got car, can't see that. 103? Why have we got a 103?
That's 4 fingers, isn't it?
Okay, so we've got a third BoA driver.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. And 4 fingers is driving for BoA.
Right, sure no, so we've got the other BoA driver, Shumi. Now he comes into the pits. So he's called it in. So 901 now. Where are you, 901? Zorax.
So we've got 3.
Green Hell, he goes up to 2nd. 402 now. Next one to come across the line. Vives sitting in 14th at the moment. By no means a slow time at the moment. These guys are just super quick. Vives comes across the line, doesn't go any quicker.
Will he improve? No.
Currently sitting in 3rd. Bo Cardinal for TPSR. They didn't have a great showing last week. Hoping for better this week. Drunken Horse, who we were on board with now, they stole the show last week.
Who was that?
Drunken Horse, Italian lads. Sarta's next to come round for ARL. Another new team to the roster. See someone else getting well out of the way there. And he comes round this final corner.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see where Luke is at the moment. See where
and he just put a 54.8 in. He's just gone quicker. That is ridiculous. So we've got Luke coming round as well next.
He's just on the back stick at the moment.
No, sorry, I'm on no, 401, not 101. So we got.
He's coming round, but he'll be at half a lap.
David doesn't move there.
So 5 seconds of qualifying. So
602.
A lot of people's last laps.
Oh, 602. Tex just jumped into 3rd place there. 801. Salty Calf.
Oh,
for BMR.
That's Luke out. He's just run wide on the big right-hander. So that's
and Salty stays in 12th. 802. Cardinal for TPSR. He makes his way towards the line. And he goes into 2nd.
Oh, Cardinal 2nd. Oh, 700ths.
Super fed for Drunken Horse. Coming through these final corners. And he makes his way towards the line. Can he improve? Can he snatch pole? He does. He's up the pole.
Has?
He's got pole. So we've got 502. 502 Venom Mamba for AXRL. Did he find 2.5 seconds from somewhere? No, he just finds a 10th, but he sits in 13th, right in the middle of the pack there. With 2 more cars coming around. Car 201, Kevin Malone.
So
if anyone,
Kevin Malone just out on track at the moment, just coming around.
Pressure's on him. Can he mix with things?
He's obviously improving. He's obviously improving on his own side. He wouldn't have stopped.
And he nicks pole. He's got pole. Unbelievable. On the final, unless David Gobar he improves, which he won't. That's it. Malone's got pole on the last call, on the last lap of quali. Kevin Malone sneaks pole, which is going to be essential on this track going into that first corner. Whoa! If you just wait in for us there, mate. If you just wait in.
Yeah, 18,000 and 18,000.
Oh my God.
Nothing coming back on the chat.
So here we go as they approach the line.
Right, I'm going to keep an eye on the big pack.
Yep, I'm up the front with that front lads. Here we go. And the lights out and they are off.
Go!
And it all looks clean at the start. They're all going to start jostling about. This is a tricky start of the race. Malone looks like he's got to run over Fed. Oh, he goes wide there. So does a couple others as well. He slots back in now.
Through the first. It looks like they're all through the first few corners. This will be.
Oh, there is contact there. Didn't see who that was. Zorax goes off the track, so I think that might have been Zorax.
Yeah.
So we'd see Luke and Hodders up there as well.
I'm saying it takes a bit of while to settle down on the timing sheet.
Yeah, the time sheet's terrible. So Malone's out in the lead, where he loves to be. So he's closely followed by by Cardinal though, but Cardinal's got Fed closing in the slipstream. Is Fed going to make a move early? Oh, he goes to the inside to block him off. He's got his teammate closing in behind him as well. This is where the issue, if you put any more down. No, sorry guys, I was too busy watching the thingy. I didn't know the screen just went there. Sorry. It does happen from occasion. It's called technology. We don't have control of it. We've all seen these disconnections on it online.
That looks like Luke's going to make a loop at the end of the straight, is he? No, just tailed off. Already got a toe going up the back straight.
So let's jump on board with the Drunken Horse boys. They're all starting to bunch up really, well, quite a lot. Malone's flying off in the front, so.
Looks like Cardinal's holding them up, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, contact's at the back there. It looks like his fingers. Oh, he makes an unsafe entry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the greatest there, mate. It's not the greatest. Might be deemed unsafe. This is ARL and Green Hell Racing.
So 600s, their teammates there are proper ding in third and fourth. Towing each other along.
Go on, you can tell them I've got
So the 600 team, I'll have to go back to me. DHR. Oh, is that the Drunken Horse lads? Now just a second behind him, he's just picked up 4/10 of a second in the last 2 or 3 corners.
I've noticed Hodders is falling backwards. He's all the way down in 19th now. He's in the pits.
Oh, he might be taking his mandatory pits a bit early though, isn't it?
No, it's a pit there's a pit window.
Well, the pit window opened. I noticed the caption.
Yeah, no, the
pit window had opened.
Yeah, that happened. That's no, the pit's open, not the pit window.
Ah, right, okay. So we have a pit window.
God, these two really battling door to door there. A bit too much. Zorex looks like he's got to run on him for now. But we've got Four Fingers making his way through. Oh!
Contact.
Yeah.
Going backwards down the track.
So, Venom Mamba looked like he got caught up there. Don't know what happened there. He's going to have a bunch of guys forming up behind him as well now. So let's jump on board with Fudge here as he's battling. Oh, it's really close, but he makes the move stick. So Fudge up into 12th place, sorted back down into 13th now. These boys getting fighty, so it looks like yeah, Cardinal slipped backwards behind Fed. Good shout there, Sarge. That is a good drive, making the most out of the instance in front of him. These boys get really close up front now. Superfed not really breaking away yet. And Andrew's managed to drop Zorex at the moment as well. I know you're back.
Yeah, I'm doing some back. I'm doing some legendary commentary, but I realised that my dog been disconnected.
It's all going wrong tonight, but this is Xbox. This is streaming on a budget.
He's just saying there's a rain coming.
Oh, it's getting really close up front now. Oof, I thought there might be some moves made there. So you've got Zorex and Sata in the background there as well. This race a long way from over though. Hour and 15 to go. Well, hour and 16. This battle really... I noticed these lads in the back are just closing in on them as well. Luke does seem to be struggling down the straights. So we've still got an hour and 10. We're only 20 minutes into this race. We're not even a third of the way. But Four Fingers picked... His race is going for bad. So we've got CRS... who's just picked up the drive-through, so that does bring Hodders back into it a bit as well. Hodders has got the pack closing him down behind him though, so Fingers come straight into him, for the pits. Hodders doesn't seem to be too quick at the back either, doesn't really seem to be closing the rest up. One of his main mistake on his tyres as well.
So what happened to Cardinal? He'll disappear again, and I think he's gone from bad to worse. Every time I disconnect, I'll take him with me.
He's dropped back a couple of places. He went wide.
Yeah, right.
But Luke is sticking with Tex. But these lads are definitely closing in behind them as well. So we've got Fudge. He's dropped back. He's closing up with his teammate as well. He's got Vives from VRC splitting them.
There's a bit of defending going on. Right, Luke's right up. He's going to go for a move around the outside.
So who's this?
No, backed off Luke. Luke was looking at a pass.
Yeah, we've got the boys behind them as well. They're getting fight as well. Oh, and he's got it wrong again. What's his Cardinal? Cardinal got it wrong on the exit. He's now in a battle with the other two behind him. Zorax and Juju.
Yeah, he's just split the two of those.
Yep.
So that'll give Zorax a bit of breathing space.
Yep. Zorax now, yeah, so hopefully he's going to be let free to go chase this battle now.
Oh, look, on the outside of the turn, the final corner, side by side on the final corner, he's got him. He's got the driver at the final corner, he's now into third place.
Nice driving by Luke there. It's quite funny to see you got some guys up in front, one team there got the driver up front and then their teammates down the back of the grid.
Aye. I think we're looking at a team rate. DHR guys are sort of second and fourth at the moment.
So Hodders has now got Malone closing him down now. I think Hodders has made a mistake with his pits or something. He just doesn't seem on the pace at all.
Place of Jack Tex. 7.7.5. So yeah, there's not a lot between them, is there?
Luke's trying to break the toe.
Come down the straight. Some weaving going on behind with always a spinner. Jack Tex has spun out on the fast right-hander.
Okay. So that's for Drunken Horse.
Yep. So
that's definitely given
giving breathing space to
Luke. So can he go and hunt down Superfed in front of him? Superfed seems to be doing okay now. Now he's clear at keeping level with Malone. The gap hasn't really extended for a few of that.
Nearly 8 seconds.
Salty, I couldn't tell you there, mate. I don't know if Surf in the pits can see. And that moves everyone up. So we've got Smokes from 20th to 9th at the moment.
Dropped it. That's his pit stop. Is that pit window open or is it?
No, pit window's not open for another 20 minutes.
Saw he's coming back out, so whether he had some damage.
So it was stated in the team battles Discord. Fudge with a really high ping there, but
yeah, that would be interesting. Odd Reptile Man has just said if the pit window opens just as the rain comes in, it's just as around that time of the rain comes in, if it comes in.
Yeah.
I think very interesting. We've seen that before. Types of racing, haven't we?
It doesn't look like it's going to happen at the moment. It's looking at the forecast, half an hour drive. He hasn't really got to plan this the setup.
Laughter there. So where's Luke's pulled a 1.5 second gap.
Yeah.
Malone's still pulling away. It's 8.4 seconds. Another half a second of that.
It's like he just heard me on the stream or something and he's just put his foot down again.
He's like, yeah. I'll show you.
I was just toying with these boys. So he's going to make his appearance in the Pro League on Sunday. Bloody vibes, isn't it?
German, so vibes. Like 84 vibes.
I'm not feeling them vibes, you get me.
So Fudge is he coming up behind us? This way. Am I in the wrong?
You in the wrong what?
They are so good. No. I'm looking at
Luke's falling backwards a bit.
Screen, so I've got three. They're all three very close together.
Oh no, sorry, I've just noticed it's back markers. It's Hodders.
Hodders is getting lapped.
Yeah, he's getting out of the way, good man. Trying to keep his own pace as well.
I'll tell you, if you haven't got it on stream, put 10 on, put them on, there's a battle there for three. They're all three battling really well. Within sort of 3/10 of each other between the three of them.
Yeah, this big battles, they get all completely different lines through these ones.
Yeah.
All three of them had completely different lines.
Look at
that! Three wide!
Coming down the straight. Who's got the run?
Oh, this could be interesting. Oh, really messy. There's ducking and diving going on here now.
Teammates then took each other out.
Oh, I don't think any. Oh yeah, there is teammates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that both of them through?
TVS.
No, Vives is holding on to it.
But he's held on to second. Held on to that 10th place. Is that the last of the point score? Is it down to 10th?
No, it's all point score. So it's someone's got it wrong. Someone's got it wrong. He's gonna have to let them through.
Is that a lapped car?
No, it's not. There's only a couple guys lapped. Hodders is.
No anxiety about our racing. I'm sitting there like gripping the steering.
And we're racing. We're just racing for fun. Oh, sorry, I'm just on board with Jet Tex as he takes overtakes Sarta. Sarta's falling backwards really quickly. Maybe he's under fueled there. Maybe he's running lower ECU.
Qualified second. Is that?
Sarta was up there, yeah. So I'm wondering. I reckon he's had to drop his fuel map. You do need to add a couple meters on top.
Again, it's all down to practice, isn't it? Just braking that a little bit later, a little bit earlier.
Yeah, getting off the brake as well, trail braking.
Yeah.
The pit window is now open, so these lads have 10 minutes to pit. 10 minutes to pit. So this is where things could start going wrong. Stop-go penalties. We've had the pit bull being taken out before. That caused pit. So always mistakes during the pit windows are noticed.
Do you go for the undercut? Do you go for the overcut? As we say, you go in with the fresh tyres. Does it make a great deal of difference with the tyre mods? It's quite a tight entry into this pit, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But I don't think there's going to be. I don't know. We've still got 48 minutes to go. Someone has come in early. Luke's coming early.
Yeah, Luke's popped into the pits. Yeah. So who else has popped in behind him? Someone's coming behind him.
So that's Juju's in the pits as well.
Juju's coming to the pits as well.
As well as Sarta and KMP. So we've got quite a few in the pits. So Ven and Mambe's come straight out. So
it looks like Luke's parked up against the.
Yeah, it does. That's quite a bad angle, isn't it?
Yeah.
The way
you've parked it, Luke, mate, but I'm looking for your mum teach you to drive.
So Kevin Malone, all by himself. All Hodder's come back in, 6 laps down.
Bingo, you're going to have to explain, mate. We've got a picture of a dog and somebody's head there.
Yeah, I'm not down for cryptic clues. It's not my cup of tea. Sorry, mate.
Was that you showing me your puppy dog eyes or something?
Layman's terms there, mate. Oh, we've got Vives and. Oh no, sorry, that's just the pits. So Shumi and Fudge getting acquainted once again. So it's all going to be going on now.
So Luke's come out. It looks like in 9th at the moment. Is it behind Shumi?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, Fudge and Shumi are getting rather friendly, aren't they?
You can add quite a lot more of that if you get it wrong, Matty. Sometimes you have to be moved all the way back. That can add on 10 seconds. You could be not quite ready for your pit stop, and you have to make little tweaks to your tyre pressures, and you're just crawling into the pit. I've done that loads of times. I speak from experience there.
Fudge is all over the pack of 4 fingers.
Yeah, I'm on board. Oh, they're both coming to the pits as well.
I was going to say.
So Cardinal with it.
Fudge has just gone wide, they're 4 fingers through, so that's 4 fingers up into 6th place.
So, but there's not going to be a lot of movement.
No, it's not a lie. I'm lying.
Luke's a front runner in the
place. I'm looking at Fudge and Shumi. I'm looking at.
Yeah, but that's before
Shumi
pits.
Up into 8th. Yeah, I know. They should sort themselves out. Where's Luke come out at the moment? He's wasn't sitting 9th.
I'm on board with him now.
So is the front runners at the moment. Those that have pits. That's Shumi in the pits.
Yeah, KMP's off the. I think that was KMP there.
Let's see what is our leader, fearless leader.
Okay, Sunjemp going with Sarta with a fast second stint. He he saw damage at the front, on the front end. How the hell did you get damage on it? You must have hit someone else if you got damage on your front end on this track. There's very little places. Although,
Yeah.
when we came to here, I've lost focus for like a second, and it came back. I kind of drifted off the screen, and I hit a post on the side of the track on the straight, and I've nearly flipped the car. So that kind of ruined my race. So Vives has come up behind Smokes after the pits. They're pretty close together.
That's our leader just got through. Decided not to pit just yet.
5 minutes to go.
Second place is the same. He's gone through.
Oh, we've got drive-through for Juju. Track limits are
in the pits.
No, that's speeding pits. A stop-go penalty. That's track limits. That'll be.
Every day's a school day.
yeah. Heard that plenty of times.
So that Jack Taxi's that's him in the pits.
So let's jump on board with Luke.
That's the. Yeah, I was gonna say that's where we should be looking, isn't it? See where Luke comes out.
Yeah.
Here is he. There he's now coming around the big right-hander.
I do know Luke's a Hamilton fan, so we'll be doing a bit of hammer time at the moment. Looks like he's got a nice line.
He comes up to the final.
I am a bit of a Luke fanboy because I love the way he drives that car. It's so smooth.
Smooth. I was on board with him yesterday was he in the rain?
Yeah,
after that race we did yesterday, and I was just like, how?
Like, he just don't look. But this game is about that though, getting the measure of the car, and so where's Jet Sex at the pit? He's still in the pits.
Still in the pits.
So Luke's come through.
Oh, he's down off his ramp, so he's down away.
So yeah, Luke's going to be a good 15-20 seconds ahead now.
I see him coming out the first complex, isn't it?
So jump bald with Malone's coming through. Would he jump to the pits? Oh, we got 902 track limits. Oh no, we already said about him.
There, he's in the pits.
Malone's just pitting now as well.
There, he's steadily into the pits there.
Yeah, he definitely got that stopped.
Yeah.
He's like,
receive a penalty.
I'm already 11 seconds up. I do not want a 30-second penalty and end up back through this lot.
Good.
Oh, we have got a stop-go for Hodders now. Oh, he's going from not bad to worse.
Bad to worse. That's second place in the pits as well. So that's the top. That'll be the top.
Yeah, apart from Fudge.
It's not. Was he going to go for a leading a lap? Is he?
Luke was about 4 seconds behind Superfed before the pits.
So where's Luke at the moment? He's coming into the complex.
Please come back, Roger. All is forgiven. So he's coming round the last section now.
Did he change tyres? Paul says he hasn't registered his pits.
He's back in the pit.
So he didn't register his pits. Did he change tyres?
He must have forgot to change his tyres. It does happen. So Luke's coming down the pit straight now. Malone's already out. Fed's. Oh, it's going to be pretty bloody tight. Luke's booting it down.
Oh, it's just closed him down.
This is really close. Oh, Luke's got excited now. And who's that? Juju. He still has to take his penalty.
Flush still out there. He's in the pits now.
Yeah, he's in the pits now. So that's all the pits.
That's everybody. Yeah. So there's only 0.8. So he's made a massive chunk. It's 4 seconds he picked up during that pit stop.
Battle resumes with these boys. Smokers, I think, just got past Shumi there. So Shumi's under pressure as well by Vives for VRC, sorry. So Luke's only half a second off Superfed.
Nice.
The battle's on. pit window about to close, but everyone's made their pit.
So Luke, so there's 7 seconds. So Malone must have had a bit of a mare in his pit stop.
Was there contact there?
He's dropped down to 7 seconds. No, I don't think so. So he had a 10-second lead over Superfed. That's now down to 7 seconds.
Yes.
Andrews had a 4-second lead. So there's Andrews is, he's the winner out of the first pit stop. Well, the only pit stops.
I don't think Superfed done too badly because he's taken 4 seconds out of him. So
yeah.
I wonder if Luke had his tyre pressures wrong, maybe, and they are side by side. So is Luke going to make a move? 40 minutes to go of the race.
Yeah. You got it? No.
Others comes back out of the pits now. Pit window now closed. Everyone's made their pits. We're all good to go. Four Fingers is having a complete shocker tonight. Where is he? Down in 17th. Watching him come back through the pack again as he watches the battle for second.
He's back down the bottom. We lost him for a bit though, didn't he? Where's he? He's back on Did he disconnect?
Yeah, I don't know. He's had everything.
He's back out there. 9:02 drive-through clears. That's that penalty served.
So we've got this other battle. We've got a couple of little battles going on here. So we're on ball with Vives. Oh, Shumi's disappeared somewhere. Shumi, he was battling Shumi.
No, he's still there. Still there.
No, shoot, I think.
Jack Tech's struggling to get round him. Yeah, he's. I don't know whether he's just the pair up the front are pulling away from Luke. He's now 4 seconds. Does he settle for third place? I don't think he'd ever settle for third place.
No. Luke doesn't settle for third place. He's pushing. Trust me. I was with party with him when he was practicing earlier, so yeah, he's keen.
Yeah, Sarge is indicated he's not slept. So he stayed up.
The man's a walking advert for Monster Energy drink.
Top qualifying time. Is it 154? It was 154 or something like that, was it? Qualifying time?
54 they dropped into? Yeah, that 58. Yeah, 54.8 I think, and that was Superfed. No, load, sorry.
Top 3 drivers there was.
Yeah, that makes it pulled out.
18 thousandths and then 18 thousandths between the top 3, so 16 thousandths of a second between the top 3.
It's shoddy, isn't it?
If you haven't seen them,
you want close battles, not these massive gaps between them.
I think this is where the shorter races. I think it's where the shorter races come in. Their own, isn't it?
Yeah. This is one of the.
So you can have 3 half-an-hour races.
If you got a bit too much downforce, you're going to struggle so much down the straight, and you're just going to be. So, who's that coming up behind him?
There's some back markers, isn't there?
Yeah. I've got to say, back marker etiquette's been good so far. Bit of shambles last week, but it was all good again this week.
Luke got a bit of a toe coming out of there, so he's gained
half a second.
Half a second there.
Yeah.
No, it's not over.
20 minutes.
Until the fat lady starts to gargle.
I don't know what that means, but I agree with it.
Gargling water just to wet.
Oh, right, okay.
Goodness me. Bring it out of the gutter, guys.
So, I can't believe we've still got like 45 on stream. We've had a constant.
Yes, you can be.
We've had a constant viewership.
Can't break.
Go on.
Sorry, Mickey's saying he can't break a 205. Is that round here or is that in the wet at Monza?
No, that's Monza. No, he's probably talking about his older name, Mike. KMP getting well out of the way. Yeah, I've just been prompted by Surf there. There's, if you got a Twitch Prime, if you haven't subscribed to anyone or anything, feel free to subscribe to us. Every little helps. So, and also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a comment, like and subscribe. As you can tell, I'm still learning with all this stuff. There you go. I'm going to read it out as to put it. Apparently, if you have Twitch Prime, you could actually subscribe for free to a channel on Twitch. So if you like what you see, you can support this channel. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and getting notification when we go live.
And comment below. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong channel.
No, that's the wrong channel. That was for Twitch users. What did I say about what? It'd be hard to give. It'd be hard to say well about Four Fingers because, yeah, he's done well, but he's also put himself in that situation. So, do you know what I mean? Go buff for VRC. He's had a pretty solid drive as well. He's been right amongst it all race. Got quite a lot of airtime tonight. Yeah, he's in with us, Surf. Another one, hurry up and get rid of him out of our league, put him up in pro. So just 10 minutes to go of this hour-and-a-half race.
That last hour's just flown by, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been really enjoyable. I do love these evenings, these Friday nights.
It's Friday night.
Unfortunately, like because the rain didn't come, I was hoping for a few more.
Yeah, it would have spiced it up.
Oohs and ahs. But alright, next time I'll just turn up the randomizer. I think it's called that. So those involved with the BoA League, we've got a new league starting on Wednesday, the Chaos Cup. 5 minutes before the race starts, you will be informed what car you are driving. And with a 10-minute practice, 5-minute quali, and then 2 minute 20-minute races.
It was good.
Yeah, that isn't. No. I think because I think me, you, and Al will probably, and Prong were probably the quickest to get promoted to pro. Considering we started it.
Bloody hell, got him pro. Bloody hell, look at it again.
Yeah, one race. To be fair, yeah, one race. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, there's no point putting him down with us. So these fast drivers want a challenge, and we're creating that league for them. In not only our own league, in this league as well. Gridfinder, they're doing a brilliant job for supporting the sim community. If you are looking for any leagues other than ACC, please look them up. But they do run on PC. Do find leagues for you on PC and Xbox, PS as well. Safety car. We don't do safety cars here, mate. There's no risk to life. Zorax, do you know what? I'm going to go with him for driver of the day. We've seen nothing from him. Look at him sitting in fourth.
Where did he start?
He's near mid-pack, right? Well, he's at like back of the front lot, really.
Should have kept an eye on where he started. It doesn't say where they start, do they?
No, we can see it at the end of the race. I'm going to be quick time on the results as well. So the results I will be posting on the Team Battles Facebook quite early tomorrow. I'll get that done sharp. This is quick because last time I had to calculate 2 races. It took a little bit longer. Got to check and double check. But yeah, Zorax, he's had a really quiet race and he's just sitting up there in 4th.
It's a team of the day. He's going to have to go to the dealer car guys in the first, then second and 5th.
So I think Pancakes is more famous within BoA than I am.
That's infamous, unfortunately.
yeah. Same thing. Yeah, DHR.
On the Facebook page.
Do you know what? I like 90% of the drivers that have joined it. I've got, to be honest, I don't think I've got any beef with anyone on their track tonight. I don't know what that Lexus was doing holding Luke up there, but I didn't get to see. There might be an incident report. Yes, there's a T Battles Facebook as well. So you won't miss it if you search on Facebook. So even though BoA do run the league and we do stream it, this technically isn't a BoA league. This is a freestanding thing. This is run just for leagues only. There are no teams. It's every team in it. All 10 teams run leagues on ACC as well. But if you want to do a bit of comp, you've got to do something on the screen.
I was just going to say that Bottas is, though he's down in 20th, it's good to see all 20 drivers still on track. Despite having some of them having a bit of a mare, so we all kept going.
Yeah, well, hopefully someone had a word in Bottas here.
Race. I don't think he'd have been able to get back in though. Would he have been able to get back in the race?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I shouldn't have done that. I do apologise. Drag the screen like that. My mate Matty. I can't do it on there. I apologise, that was my fault. So Hud's these two have been battling pretty much the whole race, Hud's and David Gobar. How far is Four Fingers? No, he's not going to be able to catch him. Last 4 minutes to go.
12 seconds.
So we have these guys have definitely made the most of a terrible track. So they've made it thoroughly entertaining for us. This is where it gets confusing now because people are just getting that. But do you know what? Only, I know everyone's been laps, haven't they? Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
I don't know where. There's Kevin coming up behind somebody at the moment. I can't see the number. It's 301. Yeah, so. Kevin's just coming up to that 9th.
Am I still on the mic? Can you guys still hear me?
Okay, I can hear you.
I know you can. Yeah, I'm talking through the headset to you.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll talk through the mic onto the stream. It's not an easy process. I thought streaming was easy. There's a streaming you put on the Xbox. That's easy.
Yeah.
But this one's a lot trickier. But it's good. It looks. I love the way it looks. It's an ongoing process. Like, someone had a little bit of criticism about last week's overlay. No problem with the criticism at all. That's how you grow. That's how you learn. And we changed a little bit, and hoping this week it looks better. Any feedback? Leave it in a comment on YouTube when it goes up, or if you're watching this back, leave comments, any feedback, what we could do better. If there's anything, issues with comms, remember we are complete amateurs at this. We got 701's got to drive through KMP. He's not having a great race, shakedown.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to affect his race. He's got a 4-lap leader.
Yeah.
And that's the leader on the final lap. Like
yeah, I know. I can't.
1, 2, 3, unless there's going to be some.
Yeah, I can't really change that reptile because otherwise I'll take up too much of the screen. So it's just that, yeah. But if you watch it back on YouTube, wink wink, you could watch it on your big screen, and you could see all the lovely comments.
And watch it again.
Yeah, I will try and do that every week. So get the driver teams logos and that lot. 90% of these teams are also on Grid Finder as well. So you want to find out a bit more about them, you can get linked to their Discords. Most of these guys running teams leagues during the week. So KMP comes in for his pit. His drive-through, sorry.
They should have just taken the hit.
We've actually just got another guy, Freaky. He's just joined us for helping us with the graphic side of things again. So he's joined the admin team.
That's actually leader just coming up to finish his final lap.
There we go, Mr. Malone.
Last corner.
Who would have thought it? I didn't expect him to win. Malone is yeah, epic race from him.
The leader has finished the race.
So in Superfed, not exactly shabby either. Not exactly a million miles off. Drunken Horses once again showing brilliant pace. Lucas, we all know him well. Zorax, quiet race there for Green Hill.
Yeah, it was very quiet, wasn't he? Just to do anything and just getting on with it.
Exactly.
Unflustered.
So, and then we've got Drunken Horse, number 2 driver. Tex is coming round. Picks up 5th place, so that does look really good.
Cardinals weren't fun. He wasn't
No, they closed it.
Really.
Yeah. So good to see BMR back up with the front runners again. After the last couple of races down in mid-pack. Sartar for ARL. Someone did call it, said he'll come back through the pack. He dropped right off during the race. So we've got Venom Mamba, AXRL in 15th. And then we've got Salty Calf coming round. BMR. So they're going to score pretty well today. And then we've got Vives, VRC. Where's his teammate finish? So they're improving week on week. So it's good to see teams improving.
Is that the Spanish?
Yeah, there's the Spanish guys. So we've got 2 Australian teams, several English teams, Spanish, Italian, And yeah, there's another one. But yeah, well done everyone.
Yep,
Awesome.
thanks very much, Matt, for the bracer. Just thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was brilliant, mate.
You'll be invited back.
No, mate, no, it's that. Yeah, no, well,
I'm going to have a wine gum on mic then.
the more and more we start streaming, we're going to need a bigger and bigger comms team. So, yeah, if you are interested, get involved on our Discord and everything. As I say, you can find out most of the teams on this on gridfinder.com. But yeah, thank you very much. That was a really good race. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the chat. Always good. Somebody of you talking keeps us entertained during the quieter parts of the race. I do apologise about my stammer tonight. I'll be all over the place. It's shattered. But yeah, I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, GTA Academy. So watch that. It was an eventful race last week, so we'll be hoping for more next tomorrow night as well, with followed by CRS at Zandvoort. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Al, for joining me.
No, thank you. So it's been a pleasure, and I will see you guys on track.
Yeah,
on Sunday evening with my amateur league debut.
So cheers, Sarge. Cheers, everyone. You can keep talking in the chat. The chat doesn't stop when the stream dies. But thank you very much, and we'll catch you soon. Bye bye.